Hola my beauties, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hello, my name is Gurishq Kaur, and with that banging start, I guess you already have an idea what we are up to. So we are up to recreating the 24K gold collection Kylie's launch makeup look. That was a mouthful. So basically this makeup look Kylie wore in her latest campaign, and she looks stunning like a golden goddess. I mean, it was too pretty, okay? And I just had to recreate it. I just felt like it. I hope you enjoy watching the same, and if you want to know how to recreate this look, then please keep on watching. You know, we're recreating this look right here, and she does not have soap brows. She has the classic bold thick Instagram brows, so I'm gonna do those. And honestly, of lately I've been loving to use a generic eyeshadow as my eyebrow powder. So what I'll do is I'll use this shadow right here. It's a very nice sort of a cool toned brown. I'm gonna take an angular brush and just fill up them brows. So I'm gonna go a tad bit over my brow and overdraw like an arched and long and bold brow as Kylie is carrying. Towards the start, I'm just gonna flick my brush lightly and draw some hair-like strokes. Okay, I know the brows look very bold and wonky, so I'm gonna correct them with the foundation. I believe in the power of concealing and carving out your brows. Don't you worry, trust the process. Take a small close-up mirror, really get in there. Hey you, now tell me the brows don't look good. I told you, the power of concealing here. Since it's a simpler eye look, I'm actually gonna go ahead and do my face first. Also, this is like my second makeup look of the day, though my face does look a little dull. So all I'm gonna do is use a peach corrector first, because Kylie has perfect skin, at least like a full coverage base that, you know, gives the effect of like legit flawless skin. So we want our makeup to look like a filter itself today. No darkness or pigmentation or scarring peeking through. Okay, so color correction is done. I'm gonna go ahead with the foundation using the Forever52 foundation. I've taken like 1.5 pump, and I'm gonna add like a couple of drops of my favorite, the Miracle Herbs facial oil, and just like 2 to 3 drops of the same. So Kylie definitely has like a soft matte base, but this oil I added because my skin is feeling pretty dry. Time to blend. Also, this foundation is like pretty full coverage. Honestly, now I feel like could have gone with like just 1 pump. But since you're going like really full coverage today, so 1.5 pump works. I absolutely hate foundation on my lips. It's the ugliest look and the most disgusting feeling to have foundation on your lips. Okay, so now I'm gonna add like a tad bit of cream contour, because you know the perimeters of my face look sort of like, I don't know, flat and whitish because foundation is the full coverage thing.
Some shadows back to the face.
And now I'm gonna quickly get rid of the creases underneath my eyes especially. We're literally gonna create entire Kylie's campaign look without even a single Kylie product. You know what? I've never owned a Kylie product, like never ever, not one single product. That's pretty odd, but I'm absolutely loving the soft matte full coverageness going on. Don't like tell me it's not a filter. It's makeup, sis. And further, I'm gonna chisel out my face because clearly I'm not even close to being as chiseled as Kylie, so I need a little extra help with the contour. I'm gonna take the sugar palette and use this contour shade right here. I'm gonna take it like this, the contour today, to really make like the bony structure of the face stand out. I'm taking this like this. So you get me, like this side looks a lot more chiseled and sunken in cheekbone as compared to this side that's like full of baby fat. With this technique, the most amount of product I'm depositing is right here, basically this portion. Okay, so I want like the depth and the shadow to be more prominent in here, and then further whatever's left I'm just gonna, you know, take that all down. And further, referring to the picture, she has like a very pretty peachy pink blush going on, so I'm gonna use these two blush shades today, I suppose. The L'Oreal one, it's in the shade Play With Me. It's a peachy blush basically. This one you got to like build up. It's not like super pigmented, but that's something I like about this blush. But it's super pretty for sure. So she does not take her blush like I usually do all over to the nose and here. It's very bright in the center, like this V portion, this classic model trick, that this portion basically is like very highlighted and left blank sort of. So yeah, it's just gonna be concentrated towards the perimeters of the face so that it gives the similar facelift look again. This one is sufficient, but I'll still just go in with a tad bit of pink because I can see a tad bit of pink in there. And for that I'll use this one. It's the Balm Cosmetics Instain blush. Somewhere on the top. Yeah, now we're talking. अभी ना mom room में आई and I was doing this. Yeah, camera off था. उनका reaction was epic. So she said, "ये बप्पी लग रही क्यों बनी हुई है with all the jewels I'm wearing?" Like, I'll tell you. So I'm wearing these two neck chains that I have from Posh Cube, and then this urbanic wala piece, and then these earring I have from Renika Thapa's handle. So these, like a lot of jewelry in here. मेरे पास इतनी gold jewelry थी because Kylie ने भी अपनी picture में she's wearing like a bunch of gold chains, like a lot of them, and then gold earrings. So it was Joey that when I finally she's like बप्पी ले रही हो वाली. Oh my god! And you know what? Just looking at the picture, regardless of the fact that it's you know, the whole campaign is gold and stuff like that, there's not like there's barely golden highlighter for that matter on her face. Her face all over looks very matte, just like a very soft sheen on the top of her cheek, and that's it. That too on like the very corner, and no like glistening skin. It's just her body, her shoulders and her décolletage area that's like glistening and glittery and sparkly. But apart from that, she does not have as such, you know, what do you say, highlighter going on, bro. So that's interesting. I'm actually gonna leave the face for now. End में देखते हैं अगर कुछ touch-ups की need है, and move on to the eyes direct. Okay, so I'm gonna use probably the MAC Artist Library palette today and pick this shade right here, this dark brownish shade, and basically start creating this shape, you know, that shape. Oh, that's good. Perfect. Now I'm gonna do the other eye also. God, please equal. And now I'll just take a bronzer shade. So I'll take this Wet n Wild bronzer. इसका banana powder तो वैसे ही खत्म है. I'll pick this bronzer shade and blend out basically this shape that we created very slightly. हमें full blown out eyeshadow and just very slightly blend it out with like very small pencil brush. So the outer part of the shadow is blended. I'm going to fill it in with this MAC single shadow. It's in the shade Amber Lights. Firstly, I'll pack this in. It's pigmented. Likewise on the other eye as well. Because as you can see, this is more of like a bronzy gold, and the one in the picture is more like a light gold, right? So what I thought of, I'll actually add in this shadow on top that's like more of a greenish gold, but let me swatch it for you. But it looks very like, you know, goldeny when swatched. So I'm just going to use like a tad bit of it on top of the same. And for the lower lash, I'm not going to do something extra. I am just going to add, you know, a transition of this bronzing shade. And I'm going to quickly go off camera and add some mascara and lashes, and we'll be right back. Okay, so I added the lashes off camera and a little mascara on the lower lash, and also like a little baby wing going on here. Just connect it and just recreate the picture, you know. Now onto the lips. I am gonna use this lip combo that I believe is gonna be very close. It's the Swiss Beauty lip liner in the shade Cherry Brown. Alright, and further I'm gonna fill it in with the MAC Retro Matte lipstick. It's in the shade Burnt Spice. I'm gonna go back in with the lip pencil and just shade the edges slightly. And lastly, I'm just gonna set my face and get into my Kylie avatar. Alright you guys, and that's the finished makeup look. Let me know even if I look like a tad bit, just a tad bit like the goddess Kylie Jenner. Also, if you guys want to know what I used for the body glow situation right here, it's very greasy though. I actually used the Patrick body glow oil. It's very bronzy and the gold and the body glow is to die for, but it's also pretty greasy to be honest, because I sprayed quite a lot of this stuff for photographs and all. But yeah, it's just a very sexy look, and I genuinely do feel that I've recreated it quite well. But regardlessly, please let me know in the comments below. Also, if you want to like to see more such celebrity recreation tutorials, so yeah, let me know. And that's all I got for you today. I hope you enjoyed watching and learned a thing or two. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on that red button into not red and join in the family. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one.